We're all in.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, yeah, 11th anniversary kitchen remodel. Why not? Good evening. It is kitchen modification day, weekend for the, I don't know how many times. Our kitchen, this house, we're like, I don't know, maybe the fifth owner, fourth or fifth owner. We're the first family to live in this house. So this kitchen would work for a couple if one person's cooking.
Barely.
Ish. If you're doing a lot of cooking and preserving and canning and all of those things and trying to have two people in the kitchen, it's really frustrating. So several years ago, one of our modifications was we took our cabinets out of this side and put these open shelves. We gained a ton of storage space. This side is on the chopping block now, so we'd like to get these cabinets out. Now, when we moved in, we had dishwasher, stove, and then the fridge was right here. So those were so close together, it was actually quite frustrating. So we moved the fridge, used some wood counter to give ourselves some more space, but we also didn't have a microwave. So we purchased an under, like a hood microwave thing, but we weren't at a place where we could like redo that space. So we just put it here. It doesn't open.
It was part ways.
It opens part way. Yeah, that's as far as that opens. So we want to remove these. We want to put this over the stove, and then have some open shelving here, which will give us so much more usable space over here and make our kitchen function a lot better. But here's the before, and hopefully we'll get to show you the after by the end of the weekend.
That's the plan.
Let's see. Here we go. So here's just a sweep of what things look prior to tearing everything down and beginning our slight renovation. First thing, microwave and cabinets need to come out. The girls are cleaning out our spice cabinet for us. Nala was very concerned with my husband laying up on the counter. I locked the burners at this point so she wouldn't accidentally turn one on, jumping on the stove right under his back. So we just have 4 cabinets total to get out here. Of course, the last 2 were stuck together by the paint that was on the front of them. So we got those out kind of as one unit. Luke and Gabby are assembling one of the brackets here. We use 12-inch sections of pipe for the horizontal part of the shelf, and then our span in between we do 8 inches, 10 inches, and then 8 inches. That's worked well on our other cabinet. Here I'm getting some help from my girls with some sanding. The boards that we used were rough cut hemlock that I actually was able to get from my dad, who runs a sawmill in his retirement. Now we have 4 brackets to go up in total. Our first one, we're going to assemble like we did just either side of the stove first, and then we're going to do the one closest to the corner. And then we realized that we wouldn't be able to get the 10-foot board in if we put all the brackets in first. So we put 3 up, and then we brought in the second shelf down because that kind of had to be pivoted in there. And then we put the 4th bracket up because there just wasn't going to be space to make that go in if we'd had all the brackets up first. So we just got that shelf on and the one that goes to the left of the microwave because those 2 couldn't go on after the fact. Got the microwave up and attached. Thankfully the hood just went through, was wired into a junction box in an attic space that was directly opposite or through that wall. So we just converted the junction box to an outlet for our microwave. Then bring in the rest of our shelves. There's just so much more storage space. This allows us to use all the space all the way up to the ceiling now. All right. Did we survive our anniversary kitchen remodel?
As far as I'm aware, yes we did.
So we'll show you the full picture. We got it done. There is so much more space than we had before. We've started kind of placing a few things, but we're a little overwhelmed by the addition of space in comparison with what we had before. So this right here, here's the after. Like I said, the shelves are fairly empty right now. We need to get some baskets and bins and things for some spices and that kind of thing. But ton more space, way more usable, allows us to get a lot of stuff up off the counter, which is something that is an absolute premium in this kitchen. There is just not a lot of counter space for food prep or food preservation. And actually, I'm pretty excited that we were able to tear down Friday and this went back in Saturday. Luke made dinner last night in a functioning kitchen, which hopefully that video I'll be working on that will come out next. Oh, and we still have Sunday to do more projects.
Yay.
Because what else would we do on a weekend?